the bar, I'm too persistent with increment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But for bar with me, that's a body bag.
Yo people, the Lord telling them it's your boy Njies, my line Njies, MLC Njies, in the building. Right now I got KEKE PALMER chicken shop there. Before getting to subscribe to the channel. This is your second, third, 12, 6, 7 time here. Might subscribe because you have enjoyed the content, fam. You know what I'm saying? And right now we got my the beautiful Miss KEKE PALMER on a chicken shop date with Amelia de Moldenberg. Shout out AD though, you know what I'm saying? Amelia de Moldenberg, AD, you know her initials, yeah, exactly. Shout out AD because Burner Boy, Summer Walker, KEKE PALMER. Braziness, fam. Burner Boy and Summer Walker I kind of saw. KEKE PALMER though, that was just out of nowhere, fam.
I only like.
Let's see what I go on, bro.
Did you want to bless the nuggets? Yeah. No.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, I'm not even gonna say this again, but I already told you, man, what I thought about the curly hair on Amelia Blood. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a best hairstyle. And I feel like she pulls it out whenever she's really trying to impress. First Burner Boy, and now KEKE. She has a thing for the melanin. That's all I'm saying, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? Okay.
What would you say your type is?
On the superficial standpoint, I do like some height. You know, I like to look up. The too cool vibe, no, it's a no for me. The guy that's like, yeah, you know, so yeah, you know, I just be,
And apart from height, anything else with appearance?
I like hair.
Okay.
It could be long, it could be short, it could be locks.
I got
it could
hair.
be curly. Just, I would love for your hair to have a character to it.
Oh. So you're not into bald men?
Mr. Clean? No, sir, I'm good.
It's something to grab onto.
Something to grab onto, something to be like, oh, you know,
You ain't grabbing on shit, blood. What are we talking about? Something to grab onto, blood. What are you man taking this for, blood? That's never happening, bro. What do you mean grab onto?
No, sir, I'm good.
It's something to grab onto.
That threw me off, blood. What are you grabbing onto it for? What do you need to grab it onto? There's no activities that we're going to be taking part in. Like, you need to grab onto my hair, bro. What are we talking about
Something
here?
to grab onto, something to be like, oh, you know, rub my fingers through your hair, even if it gets...
Yeah, rub your finger. Calm, say less, but grab onto. You're moving mad.
I'm cool with that.
You're moving mad.
I can braid you down.
You're moving mad. I do need a woman that can plait hair, though. I can't even lie to you.
Would you say you're a flirt?
I'm very flirtatious. But the way that I flirt...
Look at her smiling, blood. Look at her,
very
blood.
flirtatious.
Look at her, blood.
But the way that I flirt is I'm a teaser. You know, I tease, I make jokes like, look at you, thinking you blah, blah, blah. You know, I try to like get a little tease in.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up, cheers.
Merindian.
What's your vibe in the club? Are you...
I have a couple of vibes in the club. Shots, girl! You know, that's one of my club vibes. It's like, we get the shots, girl! Then my other vibe in the club is like, I don't even want to be here. I got my glasses on, I'm looking around. I'm like, is there even anybody in here? You know, I'm just like, ugh. So you kind of just in there in the back, just watching everybody. And then there's the other club vibe where I'm like, let's dance. You know, where I'm just like living it up. I'm dancing, I'm vibing. I just came there to just like get into the music scene.
Yeah, that's me.
I love the shoulders.
Yeah.
The shoulders and the hands, like a light Cabbage Patch. But it's like you keeping it close to the chest.
Is the role. Yeah, it's not really... No one ever comes up to me, though, with those moves.
No one comes up to anybody.
I gotta say, blood, Amelia hasn't stopped smiling since his camera turned on, fam. You know what I'm saying? This might be like, from what I'm seeing, her favorite date, blood. You know what I'm saying? She's very engaged right now, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Club, unless we're in the Save the Last Dance scene.
That boss man always,
Would
blood.
you watch Nope on a date?
I would watch Nope on a date, yes. Yes, that's a good date movie. You know why? Because it's like, it would show... I would watch Nope on a date, yes. Yes, that's a good date movie. You know why? Because it's like, it would show if y'all both really are into cinema. That's the movie to see if they really know what they're talking about.
Does Daniel ever talk about me? Like, does it bring up?
Daniel does talk about you. He does. He's like, that girl's crazy on that chicken shop shit.
Crazy cool.
Crazy, sexy, cool. In the name of TLC love, yes.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
What do we think of love at first sight? Do we really mean like on the dot, I'm in love with you? Or do we mean like, I met you this night and I think I could be in love with you when I get home? Like
I mean, I'm in love.
Oh, no, you think so? I would love to say that, but I just don't think it goes like that.
I think that's gonna happen when I meet Drake.
I feel like it can happen.
You feel like he's gonna see you and you guys are just gonna be like...
Okay, now that's not a thing, blood. You can't say when you meet someone this is gonna happen, blood. That's not how it works, but I feel like it can happen for some people, though. You know what I'm saying? But I think that it's just like a very rare moment. Not like a diamond. You know what I'm saying? How diamond they exist. But how many, have you ever seen a diamond in your life? You know what I'm saying? Will you ever own a diamond? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that, blood. But I think it's definitely possible, blood. You get me? But it's just scarce.
Love.
Yeah.
It's mutual? Or just on you?
Well, no, it's not. Well,
It's gonna be just on you, man. It's just on you. I shout out, boss, man. The pose wasn't so awkward this time, blood. You know what I'm saying?
It's not about me.
If he said that to you, what would you say? Kiki, do you love me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Love you.
Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's given, why not?
But back off, because I'm interested.
I'm done, girl.
Okay.
He the one made the song about me.
I know, he's obsessed with you. And me.
One of my biggest love languages is watching movies. Oh, if you could sit back and watch movies on call with me, like we can go movie, TV show. Honey, at that point, it's I do.
How do you feel if you were watching a show with your partner or whoever you were dating and then they skipped ahead with the episodes?
We're done.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Nah, you can't do that though, Wins. You can't do that.
If you were gonna
And more times, bruv, I'm the kind of person that will, binge watch series. So if you're choosing like a series to watch with your girl, it can't be like one of your main series, man. Because there's gonna be a day where both you and times ain't correlating and you're gonna want to skip ahead and it's gonna cause problems, bro. Choose one that ain't too important to you to where you can like leave it to the side and, you know what I'm saying, blood? Yeah. Because when you're watching a series with someone, you can't skip ahead, man. Especially your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Are you kidding me?
Anyone else for who cares, man? You know what I'm
if you
saying?
were gonna be an object, what object would you be?
You know what, honey? I'll be a rock. They seem like they've got it easy, you know? Even if somebody steps on them, they win, because it hurts that person.
Solid.
I'm solid.
Solid as a
Not
rock.
all rocks,
If
though.
you mess with me,
Depends what kind of rock.
you're gonna get scraped up. Literally.
When have you been most proud of yourself?
At the end of every day. You know, at the end of every day, I'm like, phew, you did it. Because as everybody knows, with some of these days, you could just call it quits, honey. So anytime
I'm gonna lie, bro. 1 minute, bro. Because Keke, she gives me like auntie vibes. Keke Palmer, how she carries herself, her confidence, the way she talks, blood. She's 20. Yeah, she gives me like auntie vibes, bro. But she's actually quite young, fam. You know what I'm saying? She's like an old soul, like an old black African American soul, blood. You know what I'm saying?
I make it to the end of my day, I'm just like, you did it, girl. You made it through another day.
Do you have any pre-acting rituals?
The ritual is to kind of close myself down and get rid of any excess weight.
Mm-hmm.
I've realized, I need to focus, and that's when I realize what's a distraction to me. So if you're a distraction, when I start working on something serious, you can say toodaloo, love.
Toodaloo. At the Met Gala, I think Timothy Chalamet was quite into you. But the real question is, could he be into me?
Alright, you know what? I got Keke Palmer Met Gala. Oh shit! Oh, I think I remember Lippy Lick Shot actually covering this and them thing there, fam. You know what I'm saying? Now that's a cold outfit still. That's cold blood. She got a tap back there, fam. See the tap blood just above the bouteille. Anyway.
I don't see why not.
Okay. Would you ever get into politics?
If I was
That's the
president or
outfit
something
for
like
it.
that, I would be telling the people too much. I'm like, look, y'all, this what's going on. They trying to kill you. You know, I would tell everyone the truth too much. I need somebody to be spooked with me. So I would just do too much.
I think that sounds perfect. I feel like maybe you should run.
Shout out
Have
to
you
that
ever been on
logo.
a
That
bad
logo's
date?
different,
I
blood.
feel like maybe you should run.
I can't lie. That logo's different. Shout out to that logo.
Have you ever been on a
Kim
bad
Cardi,
date?
CC.
Oh my gosh, yes.
What's happened?
They just think you're too fabulous. Like, I love it. I know I'm fabulous. But don't just be so, you're fabulous. You know, you're fabulous. You're the prototype. That's spooky.
I was gonna say that, but I won't.
Looking good still.
And this goes for any girl. Any girl knows, any guy, anyone goes on a date, they know a couple of their #1 assets. One of my #1 assets is my lips. Anytime someone starts saying too much about my lips, oh no! It's too much. Like, I went on this date one time, and this guy's like, your lips. Oh my gosh. I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
Kiss on the first date.
I'm very stingy with these lips. I don't just give these lips out.
That's funny.
But one time I went on this date, this guy would not leave the front door. And he was like holding his head in through the door, and he was like, besos, besos, please, please, besos. I'm like, no besos. No, I didn't know why he was saying besos. I was like, no. And he was just like, please, besos, besos. I said, you can never, and I got mad. I said, you can never come back here again because you keep begging me for this. I don't want it. It was so bad.
No besos. Is there a talent that you wish you had that you don't?
I would love to bust out some ballet. Give you a little black swan moment, all of a sudden I'm on point.
I can really imagine
That would be insanity.
Yeah, it really would. Whoa.
Because I can already do the hip hop. If I could
Yeah, I was
mix in
gonna say that
ballet,
is not
It'd be game
ballet.
over.
Woo! Wait a minute, what sign are you?
Guess.
Okay, I just need to ask a couple questions. Are you a relationship person?
Not really.
What's kind of your everyday lifestyle? Like, are you in the house or are you outgoing?
I'm both.
Who are you in your friend group?
The awkward one.
Are you an Aquarius?
I'm an Aquarius.
And they ended there. I swear down, man.
Do you like any weird food combinations?
More than anything, I just like salty stuff. You know, I love a pickle on its own. You know what I mean?
You don't like the sweet?
Someone said that they like mustard and watermelon, bro. And then Kai Cenat on stream put honey on his bacon and eggs, which that's an American thing. I know it's an American thing. Bacon I can kind of understand, but on your eggs though, bro. Good man.
Sweet.
Every now and then.
You're sweet enough.
Right, exactly. That's why I had to keep the mosquitoes away.
Hopefully you've enjoyed this. It's been your boy Njies, my land Njies at MLC Njies. Shout out KEKE Palmer fam, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful melanated queen right there, blood. Shout out man like Amelia, blood. It's officially KEKE Paper Scissors now. In a bit, people, man.
Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But if a bar with me, that's a body bag. Your mans want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left in the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in a league on my own and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tag.